Three, two, one, action. Welcome back, guys. So here we are continuing on tiling this shower, this master bathroom shower. And I want to give you some tips and tricks for beginners out there that haven't done this stuff. So little tips and tricks on how to do this stuff. All right. And then I want to point out something also that newbies or beginners would probably not catch, and then it will come back to bite them in the long run. So let's start out with tips and tricks right here. So if you haven't tiled before, if you've tiled like maybe one job and it didn't turn out too well, and you still want to tile another job or try it again, here's my tip and trick. So you see how I've got these tiles set up here, already pre-cut, pre-spaced. I use painter's tape, okay? Use painter's tape, and then I had spacers up here, but I've already taken them down because we've got some thin set mixed and ready to go. And then I've put little markings on here where I had my spacers behind them for grippage onto the wall, all right? And then down here on the floor, I've got these two walls already laid out down here on the floor. They've been pre-cut also. So I've got pre-cut right there. So for these two walls, and then you see the back still taped up here. So don't be afraid to find something that works for you. So set these up here, tape them up here. Put your spacers up here, okay? And then go ahead and measure. I like to use this Swanson ruler. This is a 36-inch ruler. So I'll sit there and I'll, at the bottom down here, I'll dead in it into the wall here and then bring it back for give me a little wiggle room, and then boom, there's my measurement. And then I'll write my measurement on these tile pieces. So just one tip and trick, your measurement should start the same as this piece right here was left off at. So if this was 5 3/4, this needs to be 5 3/4 as well to match the spacing right there, okay? So that's how I measure off for those, okay? These are great, with Swanson straight edge. Now, another tip and trick that I want to point out real quick. Let me grab one. All tiles are not created equal. So I ran into this on the other bathroom, and just want to point this out. So this tile right here is actually smaller than this tile right here. So if I were to put this up here, you probably can't see that on camera too well, but it's not as wide as this tile, and this is the same manufacturer, okay? So here's how we're going to be able to use these and not burn a box of these per se. So my inside cuts right here, I have to cut off some of this tile so we can burn some that way. And then yeah, we're going to have to raise it up a little bit because the whole tile is actually smaller both ways, this way and up and down. Okay, so we'll just have a little bit bigger grout line right here. It's John's house, this is my brother-in-law's house. He's okay with it, but normally we would take this stuff back, all right, and make it match. But he's okay with it, I'm okay with it. It's not gonna be that big of a seam anyway. But I just wanna make you guys aware that this stuff is not created equal. Be careful, open all your boxes and look at your tiles. I preach that and preach that to everybody. Look at your tiles. All right. So, with that said, you want to put it back?
Yeah.
All right.
Right there.
Yeah.
I got it.
You sure?
I got it.
Okay. All right. So with that said, I'm ready to take these pieces off, and then we'll we'll start on the back wall here. So always, guys, start on your back wall first. Okay? Always back wall first. And then you do your 2 outer walls. Okay, put that however you want to over there. Okay.
You're gonna hand me the one last you want first.
Sure. So, see guys how I did that? I even taped the spacers on there so they wouldn't slide down. So, you do burn through a lot of tape, but that's just the nature of construction. Right? Right. Okay. So again, these are tips for beginners. So if you don't do this all the time, this is a good tip for you to use tape, use painter's tape, pre-cut everything. Get everything pre-measured, pre-cut, ready to go. You just got to find something that works for you. There is no technically right or wrong way to do this stuff, as long as your coverage on your thin set is good on the back of your tile and on the wall. Okay? So we'll do not this one. I'll hand you this one. This will be our first one. So you see how I label my tiles, guys? 1B. So this is, I go from left to right. Okay? Alright.
Is it thick or thin?
Thin. Thin, thin. Just like yesterday. Thin, thin. Alright guys, so for those that haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so if you haven't already. And give a thumbs up. Smash that bell for future notifications. And wherever you are at in the world right now, I hope you are safe and doing well. I know there's a lot of crap going on in the world right now, and it seems like the whole world's broken right now. So try and find something positive. To make things better. Alright? So, back to this. This is not scripted. This is live. This is not HGTV. And even myself, you know, I don't do this all the time. Not enough to warrant full-time or what's considered full-time. I'm just a keyboard guy. So, but this is my passion. I like doing this stuff.
Hobby.
Hobby, yes. But like any hobby though, you still need to practice to get good at it.
Or the do-it-yourself.
Right.
DIY.
DIY, dare I try? Yes. Try, and try again. see, even myself, I'm continuously trying to find better ways to do stuff, so even right here, putting my thin set down. See, I'm getting better. I'm not the greatest at this, but I'm getting better. So, and then see how I put little lines up here to know that's where my course is ending? That way I'm not throwing thin set way up here that I don't need to for this first course. All right. All right. So let me get rid of that, and then let's do this better down here. All right, that looks a lot better. And then what I'll take my margin trowel and clean all that off. Clean that off, make it better. Better for butter. Ha. Okay. You can see this side wasn't too bad. So it's just practice. It's like anything. Just gotta practice. You know, you just can't jump on a bike and ride a wheelie down the street first time. Gotta practice. Right, Johnny Layton?
Left.
Yes.
Throttle control.
Throttle control.
Balance.
Right. Okay.
How big are your kahunas?
How big are your kahunas? All right.
Alright, start sparking number 2.
Yes, sir. All right. So, get this set up here. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Set her into place. Okay. There. Make sure you have minimal to no lippage. That is critical. Make sure your lines are good here, which mine looks pretty good. Okay. Wiggle it in place. All right. So I can go ahead and set a wedge in down there, lock it in. I'll set a wedge in over here. Lock it in. Okay. Get that first one locked in. You got enough butter? Not yet. Here. Okay, scrape your excess off. Pack it in. This is my style, guys. I like to do this. To me, this just seals the tile in. That seals that line in right there. Okay. Yes, doing it this way takes a little longer. Yes, it does. The chances of you having a failure in your tiling system doing it this way is reduced. Drastically reduced. Okay? Keep that in mind. Sometimes taking a little extra steps and a little extra longer to do something pays off down the run without having to do it again. That way. Okay. Lock that in. All right. So I'll get that side. Do my right side here, which is already looking pretty good. I don't know how I could do that again if I tried. practice. That's it. Alright, now set my spacers in. Okay. Get my spacers in right there. Get them set in at the top. Okay. I don't like that top, guys, so I'm gonna. Yeah. Push on it. So, as you noticed, some of my thin set came out. Doing it that way, which is fine. Get that tile seated on there. That's the important thing there. Okay. Now, ready for number 2.
See it?
Yep. And then I'll do
Right.
right. Let's do right. Alright, guys. Get that set up there. Slap it in. For those with tender fingers, I do make a mallet for this stuff. So if you need a,
Dead blow.
yeah, they make a special rubberized mallet that you can tap on these tiles and it won't damage them. I do have one. I have used it before. I just haven't used it lately. Okay. Alright, again. Scrape off your excess, guys. Okay. Okay. Lock it in. Alright. That looks very good. Very straight. Very happy with that. Okay. Again, walk it down. Lock it in. Okay. Indiana Jones. Indy, come save me. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Feels fantastic. All right. Now, a couple spacers up here. Let's do a spot check while we're at it. Okay. Boom, right on the money. In between the two lines. Come over here, right on the money. I'm happy with that. You guys happy with that? I'm happy with that.
Ring that bell.
That's right. Ring that bell for straightness. All right. And I back right. Need 2 spacers. Boom. One right there. One right here. Go ahead, Johnny, if you need some. You get enough? Okay. You see that, guys? 90% coverage. Okay. 90% coverage. Make sure there's no brown spots. Back butter. Back butter is very important. Okay. So this right side here is one of those cuts from those tiles that I was telling you about. So I'm going to have to raise this up. Okay. Have to shim it. Okay. Where are my... Right here. Another tile tool. Triangles. Little wedgies. Very important tile tool. Okay. Let me do this. There we go. Okay. Lock it in. Left, right. Okay. Okay. Good right there on the top. I like that. Okay. Seal it in there. You probably noticed how when I scrape my margin trowel it doesn't go dink, like make a little click noise, because it's level. Alright, so that looks good, and then let's lock it in right there. I'll lock it in right here. Yep. No lippage. No lippage. Okay. Now the question is, does it look like that right side needs to come up right there? I can just see it. Okay, little triangle in there. Now we'll do two spacers. Okay. And you notice where I put Sharpie marks on that. Okay, spot check again. Ooh la la. Yeah, that looks fantastic. That's actually more level than the other side. Okay, I like it. Two spacers. 1, 2. Okay, for my left side here. Oh, whoa. Yeah. See, that was sucked down to the wall pretty good right there. Okay. That's good. That means it's seating in there good. Okay. Back left. Yeah. Just another one of those shim deals, guys. So where's my, yep, I want one of those. Okay. shim it up. Okay. Work that tile in there. Okay, raise it up. You like those sound effects? Yeah. That's barely low right there. Okay. Raise it up. Go up. There we go. Okay, throw a triangle in there. Yeah. That looks good right there. Okay. Okay, and we're in. We're seated. Okay, throw some wedges in there. Wedges. Triangles. Yellow things. Lockdown clamps. Oops. We might have to buy some new ones of these here sometime soon, Johnny. They're wearing out. They don't last forever.
Rounded in notches.
Yeah. Okay. Are we low? Just barely. I can see it. We're low barely. Okay. Raise that up. Yeah. Okay. Put a triangle in there. Another one, that is. And then do another one back there. There we go. Beautimous. And then every now and then you need to stand up and do a little dance. Get that circulation moving. All right. So I'll be happy when we get to the next course, and I can stand up. I don't have to be crouched down. That's the part I don't like, is the lower stuff. If I was Johnny's size, I don't think I'd mind as much because he's shorter than me. Just saying.
I'm still on my knees. Can't reach up as far.
Still no, yeah, right. There's a trade-off to that. There is a trade-off to that. All right. Let's go ahead and mix up some more with that batch right there. So John's gonna go mix up some thin set, guys. Sorry. No, I'll mix up a batch with that. That way it's fresh. So another tip is so John's gonna go mix up some thin set, guys, and we've got a little bit left in the bucket. When I say a little bit, probably enough to do half of one of these walls or 3/4 of it. And instead of just doing 3/4, we'll use our existing thin set, which isn't that old. It's maybe 45 minutes old, if that. And we'll mix it in with some new thin set and just keep that going. That way we're not wasting product. I know there's some guys out there that's probably going to say, oh no, don't do that, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, I've never had a shower failure once doing it that way, so I don't know. Just like I said, you just got to find what works for you and roll with it. So while he's doing that, though, I guess I can get up and let some circulation fly here. But no, the main thing is, guys, is make it level. Make sure there's no lippage. You know, that's really important. keep an eye on your lippage, okay? And make sure there's thin set coverage on there. That's really important. Thin set coverage. Okay. So while he's doing that, we'll take a short break. I'm gonna grab some water. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some water. Yeah, that looks good. I'm looking at the camera now and I can see what you guys see. So, oh heck, so it's only been 31 minutes. So maybe that thin set's been mixed up for like maybe 30 minutes then, because he had just started that thin set when I started filming. So yeah, it's looking good. So I'm liking the results so far. It's gonna look good, I think. This shower's gonna turn out really, really neat for a large tile. Yeah, stay hydrated, guys. That's the main thing. And then stand up every now and then, let the blood circulate. Yes. So once again, I hope everyone is safe wherever you are in this crazy world nowadays. I just feel sorry for the Ukraine situation right now. That really bugs me a whole lot for some reason. I'm trying not to let it bug me. So, but I feel sorry for those people over there, what they're going through. But anyway, I am in Kansas City, and it is a nice balmy 50 degrees today. So 50 degrees. All right, let's move the camera so you guys can see. So you guys can see the west side better. What do we got here? No. Let's do this. Let's go right here, and then let's lower that a little bit. There you go. All right, you guys can see. So let's do west first, but let me get some goopy up here. So we'll do that one first, then we'll do the outer piece. Or should we do the outer piece last? Let's do the outer piece last. We'll do that one, we'll do this one, and then we'll do the outer piece last. And then we'll flip over here. So, ooh.
Do all me?
Sure. All right. Yeah. Spread that out. Yeah. Okay, guys. So.
A bit wetter this time.
Yeah, is it good? Yeah, I like that. That's better. You're getting better. So, John's been practicing mixing. You know how I was saying practicing me putting it on the wall? Well, he's been practicing mixing. So, we're all practicing, guys. We never stop practicing, really. And then like I was saying earlier, just you don't jump on the bicycle and start doing wheelies instantly. All right. Unless you're Evil Knievel. Guy's like a born natural. All right.
Haven't heard any more about old Robbie.
Robbie Knievel, yeah. Has he fallen off the scene?
Yes. Young guys jumping shit.
Travis Pastrami.
This Seth Inslow and all that.
Oh, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. All right, guys, 45. Remember, 45-degree angle with your trowel. 45. And then on this metal edge here, you see how I'm embedding my butter on that metal edge right there. We'll get that metal edge set in there real strong. Trust me, it ain't going anywhere. After all this sets up, it ain't going anywhere. So cleanliness is really important, guys. Make sure everything's as clean as you can possibly get it. Okay? Alright. Oh yeah. One more pass right there. That's better. Okay. Am I weak right here? I'm weak right there a little bit. So that's better. Alright. Alright, guys. Okay.
We got it good enough.
Oh yeah. You're good.
This is next.
Yeah. Okay. So see that, guys? Cover it. Careful, homeboy. Put it on there because there's a small piece underneath there. Yeah. All right, guys. So 100% coverage. So I'm setting my full piece right here first. Since this is a full piece right here, because this will line me up with my lines on my wall. Okay. So full piece. All right. Okay. Okay, make sure and get your lines. Get your tiles square, really important. Okay. Yep. Because if you're off on this one, guess what? You're off on all of them. Alright. And then I always like to lock in my wedges now. Okay. And then I'll push it at the top so that bottom won't want to kick out and create lippage. Okay, this will give you a good workout. Yeah. All right. Scrape your extra butter. Lock it in. Okay. Lock that in. Same thing on the side, lock it in. Okay. Then get your spacers. Your 2 spacers in there. Oh yeah. Feel that, guys? That's good. That means that tile was set on the back of that wall real good. Okay. And then, boom, boom. We're good, good. It's probably a little thick right there. Clean that off. Okay. All right. So this is one of our specialty pieces, guys. So we're gonna have to raise this one up. All right. So get her set in there. A little persuasion. Okay, that looks really good. Now, move some of this thin set out of my way there. All right, get some of these rock chair, and then we'll raise it up. Yep. Looks like it's 2. Okay. 1. Yep. 2. Okay. Lock it in. Okay, lock it in. Sweet. lock it in, and lock it in. All right. And then it wants to fall, guys, to the right, fall, guys. So I'll stick a little triangle in there. Remember, triangles are our tiles, buddy. So, okay, I'm gonna have to watch that transition for the next one. I'm close. I'm okay, I like it for right now. Those are the things I'm looking at, guys. Where it lines up in this corner here, and then this seam, if it likes to rock. Okay. All right, lock it in. And then let's set a level on it without spacers on it real quick. So I am a little high on the right here. So it's a good thing I saw that. So, and I thought I was compared to this one too. I'm a little high. Oh hell, those weren't even doing anything right there. So let's take those out. Let's come down with it. That's better, guys, right there. All right. What do I want to do? I want to put one of those in there, and then a triangle. Is it gonna stay? Not really. Okay. All right. We're rolling with that, folks. So it's a good thing to spot check these every now and then. Even because your bottom course is set, again, these could come out of the mold with some wonkiness to them. What's that word? Wonkiness. All right. So this is a good angle here of me locking this tile in right here. See how I'm walking that down? Sealing that in there. Okay. All right. Right there. All right, guys. So, this is another one of those Johnny Layton specials here.
Corner down there?
Do we need what? Right here?
Yeah.
No, we're good. You talking about right here? Here.
We can see a big gap from over here.
Here, let's do that. That'll be fine.
Very bottom right corner.
Trust me, when this gets on there, it's gonna squish all that out. There's plenty of thin set in there. All right. Spacers. Spazias. That's good right there. Okay, and again, this is another one of those that needs to be raised up. And then we were going to split the difference on this one because our, well, that's not too bad. It didn't turn out too bad. So we got to raise it up right about there. Okay, and then let's take one of these. How are we? We look pretty good right there. Let's lock that in, boys and girls. So, packing some extra thin set down in there. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay. All right, now let's lock her into place. Okay. Okay. Didn't turn out too bad. Right here, all things considered.
Closer now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, we're off barely right there, which we knew we would be. I mean, this is real good right here, and then it kind of it gets funky right there. So. All right. Okay, we can sit there and stare at that all day long. Continuing on. Let's get our spacers in. Okay. Let's go ahead and set our spacers on the tops of these. All right. Okay. See that, guys? Make sure and get those in there real good. I'm digging it so far. Hope you guys are learning something here. And then this is setting a metal edge from building it from the wall up. Most of the times I like to set the metal edge after the fact, but since we have a cut piece going all the way up and we know this house is way out of plumb and square, we decided to set this metal edge all the way up, and then we're going to cut each piece as we go up, and then we'll lock this in with thin set. Trust me, this isn't going anywhere after this thin set dries, because this is solid right here already, and that was set yesterday. Okay, so let me move around here, and then let me turn the camera so you guys can see over here this last wall. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. How about this? I'll just put it right here. You can get a close up. Yeah, that'll work. That's perfect. Does that give you some room still? Sure does. Okay. How much we got in there? Got enough to do all three, maybe. Wait to butter until
I'm just getting it on here. Back away.
till I get this on here. All right, let's take this one off. Always take the last one off. I always take the last one off, guys, when I'm doing this trowel here, so I won't catch my spacer. So, another little tip and trick for you there. Just learning by doing. All right. Cool. All right. Is your daughter mad at you?
When isn't she?
It's just that time of the month.
You are right.
She'll get over it. Give her a week.
She has EMS.
Yeah.
Administration.
What is it?
During Minnesota.
All right. Ooh, a little too close to that metal edge for my comfort. All right. All right. That should be fine. Okay. Now, again, guys, I'm packing in some thin set here on the metal edge. Now this is extremely important right here on this metal edge to get 100% coverage in your metal inserts. Okay. And then again, trust me, once this stuff sets up, this thin set sets up, it ain't going anywhere. Oh, I'm way high. Okay, I'm good. All right. You should have enough in here to butter at least one more piece. All right.
You're gonna have a little
Yeah, I'll have a little.
off your wall.
Yeah, and we got, like I said, enough to butter one more.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready. I'll take it off your hands anyway. Yep, number 2. All right. All right, guys, watch your direction. Again, full piece on full piece. Make your life easy. Think about how you're building this out. How you're gonna lay your tiles in there. How you're gonna construct it. So. Think about the present with the end in mind. How am I going to get to my end result? How am I building this out? Okay. Down. And again, guys, when I got that in, lock it in. Okay. All right. Careful, homeboy. All right. Scrape your mud away. Lock it in. Okay. Lock it in. Okay. Lock it in. All right. All right, guys. Spacers. Spacers. Okay, yep, that felt pretty good. I don't see any lippage so far. All right. Okay. Little dab of doer right up there. Okay. Right in the center. All right. Here we go, guys. We're on the home stretch on this course. And then we're going to go ahead and set full pieces. So we'll set 1, 2, 3, 4 full pieces, and then we'll stop for the day, and then we'll cut again. All right. So again, this is that piece that I have to raise up. So, crud. How am I gonna do that? Let's see here. I'll split the difference and we'll do it right there like that. Okay. Where is... We'll do a wedge in there. Yeah, split the difference. That'll work. I can make that work. Okay. Lock that piece in, guys. And see that lippage? There's no lippage. So I don't know if you guys have been following. Whoever's been following our previous video from yesterday, we had to correct that by putting some spacers behind it to make the plane correct on all these pieces right here. And it turned out fantabulous. That's the new word of the year. Fantabulous. All right. So we're a little low. Let's come up with it just a little bit. Yeah, right there. So I'm a little low. Let's do these things. Okay. Yeah, right there. I like that. I like that better. Okay. And then I need to push that in while I set. There we go. Okay. That's better. Better than butter. Okay. Okay. Scrape your thin set off. Lock it in. You see that, guys? No thump right there. All the way across. Whoa. That ain't cool. No. Thin set gone wild. Toilet's gonna be right there. Yeah, it should. Okay. Thin set gone wild. That's a new series. You don't have to be 18 to watch this. Okay, and again, guys, let's go ahead and spot check that with a level. Even though I'm pretty confident that's level. Survey says in between the two lines, technically this left side could go up just a little bit or this right side could go down, but it's in between the two bubbles. In tile world, that's level. Yes. Grout will get it. All right. Spacers. Spacers. Okay. All right. All right. Mix up a little batch.
Yeah.
Enough for 1, 2, 3, and then we got to cut.
Yeah, I was gonna say notch that real quick,
We got to cut a notch in this one.
and then I cut it first before we start.
Okay.
So you wanna measure that, or do butter first? We do, it's gonna be sitting. Well, let's cut it first.
Yeah, we can cut it first.
I'll put a little water in this, maybe, keep it alive.
Yeah. It won't take us that long to cut it.
Yeah.
All right. It should be fine. Only take you. Yeah, take it with you. Mix up a batch while you cut. Alright, and I'm going to scoot this over on this one a little bit to hide that. And then we got to go up with it. Up, right there. And then I need to set, because this is our whatchamacallit. Okay. How many, bring a good piece in here. The one with the G that Maji marked with the G.
One or three?
Just, well, I'm gonna need 3, but I just need 1 for right now to measure so you can notch out around this faucet. All right. So that'll correct that one. So we'll lock that in, guys, boys and girls. All you female tilers out there.
Alright, that's the one for the wall.
Okay.
Margie marked.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Headed downstairs.
All right.
Make a batch of butter.
Well, here, you want to take this with you? Hold on, homeboy. Let me get a spacer in there. Get a spacer in there. Okay. Let's get that on there. First, let's make sure that these are the right. Yep. Yep, these are right. Okay. So I'm going to set that on there. And then you need to cut. Where is my Sharpie? Right here. Right there's the Sharpie. Okay, so we're going to go right there, and then we're going to go right there, and then we are about
tape.
right there. Just cut that X out because our escutcheon is like this big. You know what I'm saying?
Cut the line.
Yeah, cut the line. Take the line. Yep. All right.
Seal it.
All righty. All right, boys and girls. So while he's doing that, let's finish up in here. So let's put our spacer back in that we took off. Right back here. Okay. Put that one back. All right. And then let's put two more right here. Make sure those are set in there. Put another one right here. Whoop. Okay. And then like I said before, make sure all your spacers are seated in there good. Always spot check each course. So each row is called a course. All right. Each course. Yeah, that's gonna look good. Good grout line right there. And then you can see our little foo bar right here. So John cut those wrong and he said, I'm okay with it. It's my shower. I'm not too worried about it. I'm like, okay. Anyway, there's gonna be a shower door that goes right here anyway, and you won't see that. So it'll literally cover up that line right there. Yep. So from the back side. All right, guys, so what I'm doing now is I'm pushing my spacers down. I'm walking around, going around, making sure that they're all seated. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I know you can't see me, but you'll see me here pretty soon. I'm coming around, and I'm just pushing each one of these down. All right. Make sure those are seated in there, and then there's like a little bubble of thin set that likes to bubble up next to them. Okay. All right. Round one's looking fantastic, or round two rather. Okay, and now we're gonna set full piece right here, two full pieces on the back, and then one full piece right here, and then we'll stop for the day. And then that'll set us up for cuts. One thing that I don't have is a Montolit P3 manual tile cutter. No water. I wish I had one. That way when we cut our corners, we don't have to go downstairs to the tile saw to do those. But it is what it is. So all I have is a wet saw. I have a nice one. I have a rigid, and it can cut 36-inch tiles. So it's a nice saw, and I have a nice ruby blade on there. I don't know, I'm partial to ruby tools as well. All right, guys, so this is coming along really good. Let's lower the gimbal there so you can see the full first two courses there. So that's what it's looking like. This one's turning out really good. No lippage so far. Knock on tile. I'm digging it. So whoever's logged in, I appreciate you watching right now. You can leave a chat in the chat bar if you want and say great job, or I'm just waiting for whatever you're going to do next to learn whatever next. But anyway. Alright, so he's got that butter mixed, it sounds like. And then sounds like he's got that tile. Oop, I'm getting wonky here. So he's got that tile cut. So let's get this camera set back up. Let me raise it up to the next plane here, boys and girls. Let's raise it up. Oh yeah. Looking great. So let's see what John Cano the Cutter did here. Oh. Did he pass? And I'm going to say that is fantastic, dude. That'll work. Works for me.
Alright, whip up some dough.
Yeah, whip up some butter.
Frosty.
Cool Whip. All right. So that'll stage us for our next piece right there. So lock this in. So we'll get this piece locked in right here. And like I said, we'll get these 2 full pieces and then 1 full piece behind me. And then we're gonna tap out for the day. I'll go ahead and scrape the rest of the thin set, and then we can thin set the back side of the tile and set them like that. Oh, here on up, because really it's turned out good, and then those will lock in place no problem. So, and then cool, as we're going up, see this wall? I don't know if whoever's been following knows what we've been doing to this wall. So this wall is extremely flat now as we're getting up here. We corrected it with a Darby. So make sure and watch that video on us fixing this wall in particular with a Darby to make it flat and usable. So, all right. Let's take this down. Okay, I'll set it right here for right now. And then I need 3 more pieces, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and grab 3 more pieces. And then, sorry guys, I'm gonna get a bottle of water. Yeah, bottle of water. Yeah, it's good to stay hydrated, move around. So, how's it, is it good? Sounds good? Looks good? Cool. Thank you. Thank you for logging in and yeah. All right. Yeah, my #1 fan. So I'm looking at this tile I just picked out of the batch here. I don't like the way it looks. So, I mean, I say I need 3, 1, 2, 3 solid pieces. So I'm gonna grab 3. 3 solid pieces. All right. Man, this stuff's heavy. Oh yeah. This large format tile. Yeah, this stuff's pretty heavy. All right. All right, water break. Little H2O. Nestle is hurting the environment. And I'm buying into that hurt, obviously. So it's just as much my fault for buying their crap, huh? All right. Well, I'm drinking and waiting here. So we'll set these two full pieces right here, and then we'll set this full piece right here. And then on the back wall here, we'll set this full piece, and then we'll wait. And remember, always do these corner pieces first. Okay, always get your back wall first done, and then all your side walls will butt into your back wall, and then that will be your grout joint all the way up. Okay, so order of build: floor, curb, back wall, side walls. And then I like to do each course. That way I can get my planes correct on each course instead of running this back wall all the way up and then trying to match this course with the grout line. I don't know. I just think it's easier. So that's just me. Everybody has their style on how they tile. And this is my style. So after this next course right here, then we get into the niches. So we have niches right above this. Let me go look at the camera and see if you guys can see those. Yeah, you can see one on the left there. Yeah, you can kind of see one on the upper right there too. So the niches. So we'll have to start cutting for the niches and preparing for that. Let me raise this up just a tad there. Yeah. There you go. All right. So I can hear John downstairs mixing the thin set up right now. So it sounds like he's getting close to having that done. So again, if you guys haven't done so already and you've watched this long in the video, please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and make sure to smash that bell for future upload notifications, and give a thumbs up, please. That would be great. That would be super. And as always, I hope you're gaining some valuable knowledge with what we're doing here, how we're doing it. I hope this helps you out. I had a nice mentor growing up doing this stuff. So Sam, I'll give you a shout out. Thanks for teaching me the secrets of what you came across doing this stuff too. And here we go. Looks like we got some fresh butter that has just arrived. So, Mr. Earmuff guy.
Yeah. My ears got cold.
Yeah, it's a nice balmy 50 degrees in KC today. And the wind's kind of blowing a little bit. I mean, it is March, so we're on the tail end of March. Last week, we got one more week to go. So here's your first piece, homeboy. Let's do this one. In fact, yeah, go ahead and butter, and I'll mud the area only right there. Last week of March, March Madness. For all you basketball people. I do not watch basketball. No. So. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Whose quote is that? Huh? Pop quiz. Come on, Johnny Layton. Who says that?
Has to do with orange, doesn't it?
Orange? Why, yes, you are correct. Orange. Let's see here. We're going about right there. Right about there. Okay. Need to go higher. Okay. Oh. Oh. I'm really having a time with this last batch. Oh yeah. Yucky. Okay. I don't need my glasses. Yeah. Oh, now I can see. Mucho bettero. Right. Gotta be creative around these valves here. Alright. Everything else looks pretty darn good. Okay. Whoops. More doing, more savings. You can tell where I spend time at. Yep, right there. All right, much better. Okay. All right, number one. Number one.
What's next? G?
It don't matter. Any of those. They're all the same. Yeah. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. All right. Yep. Work that in there, boys and girls. Back and forth. Embed that tile in there. Give her hell. Okay. Okay. Set it down. the lippage. Okay, lock it in. Get rid of the lippage. Okay. Beautimous. And then on this one, boys and girls, make sure and get your thin set locked in real good. Because you need to. Oh yeah, okay. Because you're staging yourself for your next pieces. Okay. Pack that in there real good, like what I'm doing here. Pack that in there. There's like a slim to none chance that this thing's gonna leak, especially up this high from your shower head. I doubt it. I'll seriously doubt it. Okay. You see, I'm a little thin right there, so I'm gonna snake some thin set right there. Make sure and pack that in right there. Again, this is a pat thing. You do what you think is right. This is what I do that I think is right. So, pack that stuff in there. And that looks really, really good. And then, make sure to use your fingers right there and pack it in behind the controls. More butter the better. Remember when your mom used to get mad at you for playing in the mud? Look at this. We're playing in the mud. Damn it. Dirty again. Different kind of dirty. All right. And then another thing to watch out for is your screw holes in there, which we should be good. All right. So that one's locked in, guys. And then something to be mindful of is put your spacers in. Don't forget those. And then seat those in. And then you might come back and after these have been sitting in here for a while, especially on these last pieces that they haven't moved in any way. Make sure they're perfectly square to your piece. Oh yeah, did you hear that? That was seated on there great. Yeah. Fantastic. Phantasmo, wait a minute. Okay, and all that lippage is great. Okay, so we want to do the back wall. Moving on. A little dry. So here's another thing to point out. Everyone, when your mud's dry, it doesn't spread as easy. It's really hard to work with. Okay. So keep that in mind too. And then your working time is less when it's dry. You gotta move your ass. Yes. Yes, move your ass. All right. You don't have to agree with me. What's that?
That was our audience.
Yeah. Our,
Producer.
the producer in the background. Yes, you need to hurry. Yes. I hate to say it.
Need some more mud?
Yep. It's too thick.
I like them thick.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we should be good. Right there, and then I can pack it in where we're at our plane. Okay. Well, I hate to say it, but I'm scraping.
I got one butter.
You got one buttered?
Yeah,
Okay.
get enough for one more puzzle. And mix another batch.
Well, let's see what I can do here. Okay. Whew. I mean, it'll probably stick fine. You're probably good. So, and that's at ½ inch. This should be enough to butter one more. And then
Got it up where you want it up there.
so all right. Yeah. Okay. Should be okay. Yeah, there should be enough butter up here to,
Finish it off.
yeah. Okay, slide it over. Boys and girls. Set it in. Lock it in. Okay. So those that are just tuning in, appreciate you watching. We are tiling this master bath here, giving some tips for beginners. Alright. Alright guys, and fill it in here, lock it in. Do my trick. Pack that butter in there. Really important step. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Lock that butter in there. Lock that edge. Baking man cakes. Yes. All right. Yeah, you've got plenty. So you're a little thick. Make it thin it out. See that, guys? Okay, now we got that thin set on that one. Let's put our spacers on. Okay. Set our spacers in there. Make sure they're set in there good. Okay. See how this one's wanting to push out? I know you guys can't see that, but so we're gonna have to watch that one. Might even have to put some tape on it. Okay. Spacers on this side. Oh yeah, that sat in there good. That tile is on there. Oh yeah, that one sat in there good too. Okay. Got our spacers on that side. John's got our piece ready. And then he's gonna go mix up just a smidgen of butter.
You wanna try and cut a couple real quick?
No, I'm tired and I got other stuff to do. All right, let's set this one on here. Okay. Get that on there, guys. Lock it in. Push it on there. Yep. Work that on there, and that bottom side down here, you notice how that's kicking out. It's because I got an excess of thin set right there. It's wanting to push it out. So you got to really work that in there. Okay, yeah. That's a lot better. Okay. All right. That'll lock that piece in there good. And then go to the top. Work that in there. Keep going. And that thin set will eventually, yep, seat itself. I see that now. That joint's great. Okay. Make sure our pieces are together. All right. Hi. Hi, my viewer.
Hello, my dear.
How are you?
Great.
Great. All right. And then we'll lock that in right there. Okay. Do the same over here. Lock that in. Pull it together. All right. I'll grab my, this is called a margin trowel. I haven't been talking about this stuff. So a margin trowel. This is probably the most used tool in tiling. Margin trowel. Okay. Yeah. So someone ran off with my bucket, so I'm not able to scrape my mud off, so I'll scrape it off over here where I'm going to set the next piece, I guess. Okay. Lock that in. Alright, really important. Check your height. Yep, we're pretty good. This piece could probably go up just a hair. Make sure to always scrape it off. That way that'll set yourself up for the next piece that you install. So again, I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching and checking out the tile build. Yes. Okay. How are those pieces? They're doing pretty good still. Okay. That just enough?
That'd be plenty, shouldn't it?
Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll be just enough. Okay. Set our spacers in. Alright. Oh yeah, that spacer set in great. Set this one in. Oh yeah, that feels really good too. Okay. And then we'll set two on the side here. Okay. Yep, that one locked in pretty good. And then one last one down here. Yep. See how it's wanting to push it out? I know you guys can't see that, but you just got to keep an eye on it. It's wanting to push that spacer out. All right. We're on our home stretch for today. Last piece of the day. All right. All right, guys. Get this thin set spread out. Okay. This is the not so fun part. Scraping from the bottom of the barrel. I've had no showings today. Zero. Nothing.
Is that one up the street sold?
Nope.
So we gotta work those out?
Yep. Nothing on both of them. All right. Let's see what this does. Okay. looks really good. Okay. That's not bad for leftover mud. Let me clean my bottom.
Like a personal problem.
Yeah. Let's rephrase that, boys and girls. Watch your bottom. That sounds better, doesn't it? Watch your bottom. How are we? We're up there. So, okay. Ready? Ready. All right. Okay. All right. That looks good there. Lock it in. All right. Hear the whole house shaking? She's coming down. All right. Looks great. Man, we're just gonna have a nibble right there. Bummer. That's all right.
Cut a little thin one or just make it a grind?
No, we'll cut a little thin one right there. We can do it. I can do it. I have faith.
I only got enough scraps down there.
Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Still on film?
Still on film. Maybe somebody will log in and catch part of it here and there, you know? Still on film. Digital film. No more physical film. Ooh, look at that. That would have been bad. See that? Pay attention. Okay. All right, I think that's a good leave. That is a fantastic leave. Okay. And then when that thin set dries, it'll draw it to the wall. It will draw it to the wall. If you want, while I'm here, what time is it? Do you know?
5 probably.
5. Yeah. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to snap it off and do it the other way? I'm going to do it right there for sure. Because we're going to have a little L cut come out. So make sure those are set. Oh yeah, that's set in there good. That means that tile's into the wall. That's set in there good. 2 here. Oh yeah. That's meshed in there real good. I'm digging it. Yeah. Okay. Let's think about this. If we set one there, and we can trim off the excess. Let's set one there. Now let's put some weight on it there. That's just enough. Okay, then we'll cut a little L cut right there.
Done with the mud?
Well, we got enough. Yeah, we got enough mud there to. We got enough on my trowel there to do at least one end.
Can we go downstairs? Where's the creases that were in here? Are they fat enough?
They're back there.
Here's one. Too thin?
Yeah, too thin. That's for the niche. I'm talking way in the closet back there behind you. So in theory, well, we got to measure what you did so we can match
You wanna do that or just notch the other side there? Does it matter?
matters because we got to do our back first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's just do
Alright,
a
I'm just asking.
yeah. Yeah, let's just do one of these. So we got 4 7/8. Yep, you're good there. And then let's go higher. Wow, this wall is way out of plane. So
It's like
5.
Your aluminum could go out a little bit up at the top.
Yeah, but we're
Okay, you're good there?
yeah,
Push it out as we go.
we're perfect right
Close
there.
there. Did you say 5?
5.
1/8 of an inch out?
Yep, 4 7/8 and 5. Okay. Sharpie. 4 7/8. 4 7/8. Okay. Put your blade on this side. T for top. And then 5, correct? Correct. 5. Alright guys, so I'm measuring for the last piece of tile for the day. We have enough thin set to set one more tile. Alright, 5.
Leave the line.
Leave the line. And then that's my top. Alright. Okay, let me thin set this up right here while you do that. Right.
Bring my muffler in here.
I don't see him. All right, guys, so he's gonna go cut that last piece, and then I'm spot checking these again one last time for any proud, that means more bowing out, proud thin set. And looks like I got a couple of spots right there that are questionable. All right. Okay. Cool. Okay. Let me get this thin set it up here. How wide is that? Ooh, I can barely do that, huh? So, again, the critical part is this metal edge detail. Make sure you've got a bunch of thin set on that, locking it in place, okay? Lock that metal in. Yeah, really critical. Okay. Get this on here, and then I'm gonna tap out for the day. I'm tired. And then hopefully I still have battery life. I haven't even been paying attention. Yeah, I do. Alright, still got battery life. Let me move. Let's move this camera so you can see that detail. Scoot that back. All right. So anyway, It's our last piece of the day here. Let's get this thin set on here. So I'm gonna do one of these numbers, and then I'm gonna put thin set on the back of the tile. Yep. Do the old reverse buttering. That just sounds funny. Reverse buttering. I don't know about you guys, but I'm worn out. Had enough. Had enough today. Okay. Cool. So clean that out right there. And that'll be for our grout joint. All right. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. All right, it's ready to butter our piece and officially tap out after that for the day. All right. I hear him, he's on his way up. So piece has been cut. We'll do a spot check on his measurements before we put that up there. Hate to put it up there and have to peel it right back off. Okie dokie, let's do a little spot check. Hey, hey. Right on the money for that one. What we got down here? What do we have down here? Ooh, close enough. Close enough. All right, are we dry on the back? Because if we ain't dry, this ain't sticking. It's weird how that stuff works. Okay, so for this last piece, here's what we're doing. Putting the margarine iron on this way. All right. All right. Okay. turned out fantastic. Look at that. I'm gonna have to get new shoes. New shoes. Well, good Lord, I hit my shoes again in the same spot. Getting pretty good at that. Okay. All right, boys and girls. T for top. And then I can't remember, is this the good stock? Was this the good stock? Yeah, we'll have to raise it up just a little bit. We just have to barely raise it up, which is fine. Okay. Looky there. Okay. Yep, that was the good piece from the good stock. Okay. We're just a little proud right there still. That's better. A little too much butter. That's okay. We'll squeeze it out. Parquet?
Pillsbury.
Pillsbury. What do we want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. Looky there. Digging it. Okay. I like it. You like it?
It's good for my house. It's pretty close.
Yeah, that's real close. Okay. 2 spacers, boys and girls. 2 spacers.
Alright, go with the mud.
Done with the mud. There's like nothing left.
That's the way I like it.
Yeah, didn't waste anything today. All right, boys and girls, John Cano signing out.
Alright.
Don't forget to ring that bell. Nice. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Can this use a little help? Maybe. Yeah. I like that better. And then we'll get it from the back side here. Correct that. Okay. Let me make sure everything's good. Where's one of these? We'll clean some grout out right here like that. Kind of easier to do it with one of these than it is later on after it's dry. All right. All right, everyone. I think this wraps up today's episode of A Beginner's Guide on How to Tile a Shower. So hopefully some of these tips that I've talked about today will help you in your tile project. So, as always, thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing and ring that bell for future notifications. And always, give a thumbs up. All right. Peace. And we'll see you real soon, okay? So wherever you're at in the world, I hope you're doing great, okay? See you soon, all right? And boom.